hair. White stripes on their back mimic the rays of the sun, just as another form of camouflage from any of their predators. As we head around here on our left side, there's going to be a black rhino. He is laying down, so he's a little bit harder to see. Looks like a big rock with a horn and an ear. The way we tell black and white rhino apart is not based on what color they are, since they're both just shades of gray. It's based on their lip shape and size. So black rhinos have a pointed prehensile upper lip. They also weigh quite a bit less than white rhinos, only about 3,000 pounds. Fortunately, though, they are very endangered. They're being hunted for their horns, which are made out of keratin. Keratin is the same substance that's in our fingernails and our hair, and it's been proven to have no medicinal qualities whatsoever. There's absolutely no need for us to continue hunting them. The good news is, thanks to conservation efforts, their populations are on the rise. A couple of years ago, they were down to 5,000 in total population. Now we are on the rise up to 10,000, which is really awesome and just goes to show that conservation really does work. We're now heading out of the Ituri Forest because I don't see anyone else out here. We're going to head into the Safi River Valley, which is home to animals who are going to spend most, if not all, of their days in or around the water. They do sometimes like to hide, so we want to make sure we're keeping our eyes peeled just in case they're being shy. So it's kind of like they're blushing for their crush. They've got a wingspan of about 7 to 9 feet, which is about the size of the canopy above our heads, and can fly for 24 hours straight at a time. On our left side, there'll be a Nile hippopotamus coming around the bend here. They do usually spend most of their day underwater, so they can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes, meaning they only come up for air every 8 minutes. The main reason they come up fully onto land is to graze for food. Since they're herbivores, they're only going to eat about 90 pounds of food per day. I know that does sound like quite a lot of food to us. Zebras have black noses, which means that they are black with white stripes. Each of their striping patterns are unique to them. No two have the same. It's kind of like their version of a fingerprint, but it's also how they tell each other apart. They don't neigh or whinny like other horses do at running, so it's probably a good thing their babies can run just minutes after birth, since they are stampeding animals. They're very social, friendly animals. They do usually like to hang out in large groups and will migrate once per year in groups of 1.5 million across distances of 500 to 1,000 miles. Also, before I talk about the Maasai giraffe, there's some small brown antelopes really far back there. Those are springbok. They get their name because they can spring 6 feet straight up in the air when frightened, or 13 feet when moving through the air. They have a special word for that jumping. Just because I know it sounds like I'm throwing another big number at you. The human body only has about 600 muscles in its entirety, so if we put all of our muscles together at the same time right now, that's still not enough to complete one elephant's trunk. Oh my god. Although
They look all sad as hell. Because they come from
Flamingo. They get their pink
You're not
color
recording?
from
I'm
lots
taking
and lots of
videos,
shrimp,
'cause-
which is a protein and it's called beta carotene, so it gives them that pink color. It's kind of like if you eat too many carrots, you start to turn a little bit orange. They're born little gray puffballs and reach their full size at about 6 to 8 weighted prehensile upper lip. These guys also weigh quite a bit more. They weigh about 4 to 5,000 pounds. When they hang out in their rows, they like to back in. That way their faces and testes are facing outwards. So if a predator does happen to come along, you'll be able to see them and hopefully swoop them off.
So that was the Wild Kingdom. Yeah, so yeah.